my goodness. The road is a very dangerous thing, guys. Very dangerous. And I know even if no one was injured, the fact that that car or those cars were in that accident is detrimental to the family, in the sense that now, that's a vehicle down. And if it's a single parent home, it's probably the only vehicle that's in the home. So now, you've got a parent who is gonna have to come up with a way to get to work, possibly get the kids to school if they don't normally ride the bus, and things like that. So when we're out here driving, be it in these 18-wheelers or in our personal vehicles, the 4-wheelers, it's very important that we are conscious about the decisions that we're making. Because it's not just our lives that we affect, it's the ones that are around us, it's the families that are at home waiting for these individuals to get back home. And I get it, some things are not preventable. And things happen. But most of the accidents that happen, if you go and you do the investigations and you study the incident, you will find that it was, in fact, preventable. And so I just truly believe that we've really got to take control of what we do on the streets. And so many times we like to say, oh, that person, this person, that person. That may be true, but how often is it that it's us who didn't do something that would make an offensive maneuver or offensive maneuver to prevent the incident from happening? Take for instance, this situation was at an intersection with a red light. So that car was rear-ended. So it looked like it was rear-ended, but if the person who did it, or however it happened, if the individual who actually caused the incident, had they been paying attention, it doesn't matter, it doesn't really matter who hit who. If both parties were paying attention, it could have been prevented. If you had your proper following distance, it could have been prevented. Might hear somebody say, well, what if they slam on the brakes? Again, if you are at your following distance, at your proper following distance, if you're driving for the conditions, then that will eliminate the chances of you running into the back of someone if they are to come to a complete stop at a moment's notice. And so what that means is, at night, you may have to slow down in order to give yourself more of a following distance than what you would during daytime, during the day hours. And also, especially us drivers, I find myself sometimes I had, and I'll just be honest, I had our safety coach who was riding with me one day, and I usually 4 seconds is usually what I follow, which truly that is not enough. You're driving a truck this size, right? 4 seconds isn't enough to stop this thing, especially when you're running 80,000 pounds. That's a combination of truck and trailer with it being loaded. 4 seconds truly isn't enough to stop this truck in the event of an accident in front of me, a car braking suddenly in front of me, somebody pulling out in front of me. Any of those things above 4 seconds is not enough distance for me to stop this truck safely to prevent an accident. And at nighttime, I should slow down even farther You shouldn't outdrive your headlights. So if you see in front of me, there's a shadow between my lights and the back of the truck that's in front of me. So that's how far my lights are in front of me. So if I was on a road where there's no other lights, I wouldn't want to drive faster than what I can actually see and stop. Because if I was on a road that didn't have lights, I wouldn't be able to clearly see what was beyond those lights. So why would I drive faster and not be able to stop in the event that something jumps out in front of me, a deer, a dog, or whatever, So, I notice this road a lot of times, we like to think that it's not us that's making the bad decisions driving, but who's ever making the wrong decisions? I'm not going to argue that, but, we have to just kind of take a step back, slow down, and realize that, hey, these couple seconds that I'm having to slow down, is it really going to make that much of a difference in the end? There was a study that was done that shows that, cars who are cutting in and out of traffic and doing all these crazy maneuvers, they typically only gain 3 or 4 seconds per maneuver. So, how many of those maneuvers would they have to make in order to gain any significant amount of time? To take it a step further, how many near misses are they putting themselves in order to gain 10 minutes, 15 minutes, And I go back to it. That's not just their lives, it's the lives of other motorists that share the road with them. It's the lives that are going to affect other families that are at home waiting on their loved ones to return. And when I drive, I always try to stay in the mindset of what if it was my family driving next to an 18-wheeler or even in my personal truck. What if it's my family driving next to someone who's driving very erratic? Would I be comfortable with that? Would I be appreciative of that? Or would I be offended? And the answer is I would be completely offended if someone took the life of my family for granted, and that's how they drove. So, it's real tough that family or that individual or whoever it is had to deal with that tonight. I pray for their safety. I pray for recovery if someone is injured. I pray that they're able to get another vehicle, get the car repaired, whatever it is. I just pray that things go well for them. It's not always easy just to get another car. So anyway, guys, I saw that. Just wanted to jump on and just encourage you to be mindful on the road. If you're too tired, pull over. You may miss your load time. Yeah, you may not get your bonus, your fuel bonus, and all that stuff, or your performance bonus. But is that $100, $200? Is that worth the life of yourself or the life of someone else? And that's to the extreme. But even if you have an accident, is it worth possibly losing your license or losing employment because you retired and didn't want to pull over and you want to get a load to a receiver on time? I personally don't think so. And if you're working for a company who doesn't see it the same way, then maybe it's time to reconsider the company that you're with. Your overall safety and the safety of those on the road should always come before a load, and that's my opinion. But again, guys, excuse me. Again, I just want to jump on here real quick since I saw that, and just wanted to kind of touch on that. Here we go. So, a lot of times as truckers, and I don't know why I'm going here, but a lot of times as truckers, we get so offended about the actions of the four-wheelers. You know, they want to cut us off, or they want to cut us off in traffic, or what in the world? Oh, splitter. They want to cut us off in traffic, or stuff like that. And so what happens is, because we deal with that so much, and we feel like it could be avoided if they disrespected us, that a lot of times we stop respecting them, and we push harder than we should, we push farther than we should. You know, when we have the opportunity to slow down, we won't slow down because we feel like, well, what are we slowing down for? It's going to cut in front of me. You know, but is that really the attitude to have? You know, is that really the safe way of driving? Is the couple of seconds that it's going to take you to slow down to let them over and let them go on about their way, is that really going to mess up your day? Is it really going to mess up your day? Yes, it's frustrating, you know, having four-wheelers always cutting in front of you. You know, yes, it's frustrating having them cut in front of you in a tight area just to slam on the brakes. Yes, it's very, very frustrating. And I'll be the first to admit it, your patience. And I get so upset. But what I've learned is, like I've been saying this whole video, the time that it takes me to tap my brakes and slow down 3-5 seconds, it doesn't ruin my day. It doesn't cause me to be delayed. It doesn't cause me to really lose that much speed. You know, and a lot of times, you know, the excuse is, well, if I slow down, you know, it takes me too much time to speed back up. If you're watching the road and you're looking, you know, 8-12 seconds out in front of you watching the road, you can see and you can plan or anticipate the actions of the vehicles that are on the road. And if you're anticipating their actions, then you will know if they're going to pull out there in front of you, if they're getting ready to slow down. And, you know, you can watch and see the tail lights and everything like that, and you know, and that'll help prevent a lot of the aggravation and a lot of the road rage and things like that. And not only that, but it prevents all the traffic jams, because now you don't have people slamming on the brakes and then speeding up and then slamming on the brakes. So, all right, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I just wanted to jump on here. It just came to me. So, anyway, you guys have a blessed night. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know below, you know, what kind of videos you guys would like to see me do. I think here soon I'm going to be going to a couple of dealerships, looking at some trucks and things like that. So just stay tuned, guys. I'm going to try to bring more trucking content, and I will continue the inspirational stuff and the godly messages. But I want to bring more trucking content to you guys, and that way, you know, there's a variety of things here on the channel for you guys to check out. Anyway, God bless. Pastor T out.